Basically, the objective of the Mini Cup is to create a wider funnel of kids to get involved in road racing. So to find a talented young American, we want to develop as many opportunities as possible so they have the chance to go experience road racing and hopefully like it, and then from there build a step ladder up through our MotoAmerica system, and in cooperation with Dorna and MotoGP, hopefully find their way to MotoGP. Yeah, and as you know, over the past few years, we've tried different ways to do it. One, having our own national Mini Cup series, culminating in a qualifier races to go to Valencia for the World FIM Mini GP finals. And for us this year, we kind of changed that format because, traveling across the country, as a 6-year-old is a big task for a family, we thought. So to me and to Wayne and our partners, what we wanted to emulate was what amateur motocross does. They have regional qualifiers all across the country, which culminates in their national championship at Loretta Lynn's. And for this year, with help from Mission Foods and Motul, Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, have given us support. We've teamed up with local regional clubs all across the country in combination with us running some of our own qualifiers. And we're going to have a national final August 9 through 11 at MotoAmerica this year. So hopefully we'll create an important final national championship that these kids can get some recognition. They'll go away with a #1 plate, and then hopefully, from there progress to our Junior Cup or the next iteration of our Junior Cup. Well, we tried to make it even more simple because it's, to us, it's kind of like we're building a Little League baseball. It's very ground up. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible on the clubs. Our national final will have 4 rounds, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. And so you'll accumulate points for the national championship. If you participate in one of the regional rounds, you'll earn 10 bonus points going into that national final. So that gives some incentives for the clubs to, hold a Mini Cup qualifier, and some incentive for young participants to go participate. So they'll have some advantage. You can still enter the national final if you don't participate, but you're going to be 10 points down basically when you go into the national. Well, basically, starts at 6 years old, and in the street GP, which is, Grom and Grom type, Honda Grom type motorcycles, Kawasaki's, there's no age limit there. So basically, 6 on up could come out to these races and have a good time. Honda #1 is jumping in with financial backing of the series, as well as a strong contingency program. Both Yamaha and Kawasaki have jumped in with a contingency program. So all in all, for throughout the qualifiers and the national final, there's over $130,000 from 3 manufacturers and funds that these mini bike riders could take home. Kayla Yakov, Rossi Moore. So we've seen a few. Right now you got Josh Raymond, who's doing the British Talent Cup. Mikey Lou Sanchez, who's doing the European Talent Cup, I believe. So there's been a few come through the Mini Cup already. What we want to do is provide an opportunity. If the kid shows potential and wants to go to the World Championship, we're creating that avenue to be able to do that. And there'll be more announced with our Junior Cup, program in the future that's going to have more benefit towards that road to MotoGP. But if somebody just wants to start racing mini bikes and they find a way and want to be racing twins or be a superbike champion, we're more than fine to keep them on board for sure. Well, we've seen it even since we started MotoAmerica. We have a group of youngsters, with the Rocco Landers and guys racing, twins, Super Sport now, that started in our Junior Cup or our KTM 390, Brandon Posh. All those kids grew up together in our series, and they're progressing through our ranks. And basically with the Mini Cup, it's just, it's that same cycle, just starting at a younger age. Yeah, sure. The kids, when you go to a Mini Cup race, they're riding their bicycles around, in the pit area, and it's probably, the environment's more like a local dirt track or local motocross type, which is great. It's great camaraderie, camping, staying the night, and having a good time. That's really what it's all about. Well, if you have your start as a 6-year-old on a little 50 and, you get up to the GP 160 or GP 190s, those are legit mini road racers, right? And so, You know, to me, they're pretty fast around the go-kart track, no doubt. And, you know, then you just progress from that, whether you want to go to the Junior Cup or Talent Cup or have an opportunity to go race in Europe. It's all, you know, calculated steps really to build riders' confidence and develop their skills. Yeah, the majority of the events are on go-kart tracks. You know, we try and earmark ones that are, you know, more safe than others, and, you know, time to time, if it's available, put up protective barriers, try and look after the racing conditions as we would for the big tracks, you know, to be honest. But you know, it's a little bit difficult to run a 50cc, you know, mini bike on a track like Barber Motorsports Park here. It'd be kind of an all-day affair. So, you know, the go-kart tracks, you know, suit well for this purpose. Yeah, all of our Mission Motul Mini Cup series qualifiers, you know, our partner clubs to participate in the Mini Cup Championship. It's AMA sanctioned, no different than our MotoAmerica series. So how does somebody that's interested in getting involved in our Mini Cup series get it started? Basically, over the years, we've kind of learned that, you know, through trial and error, you know, in the past we've had licensing systems and qualifying systems and all that, but now all you need to do is buy an AMA membership, which I believe is about $49. Go to www.MotoAmerica.com, hit the Mini Cup tab. We got all the rules and how to get started on the page. Yeah, we look forward to seeing everybody, all our Mini Cup participants that went through the qualifiers at our national final at Road America August 9th to 11th. Come on out and be a national champion.